What's your like craziest experience that you've ever had in your life?
Someone from the back comes and I feel something in the back of my head.
Honestly, right? We are gonna be.
You gotta speak into
I'm
existence.
just trying to get out of Arkansas.
Alright guys, it's your boy Emilio. We're back with another video. Today I'm alongside, you guys want to announce you guys' names?
I'm Wendy. I'm Litzy.
Myra.
Brandon. Raul.
Alright, and we're gonna do a truth or drink. So hopefully you guys stay tuned. Make sure to like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out all our pages on either Instagram, link down below. And yeah, let's get into it. I think we should start. Yeah, I think we should start with the shot, guys.
Good.
It's like a soul right there. Yeah. All right, cheers, guys.
Got it. Cheers.
I'll start with the first one for you guys. So, what's the most embarrassing moment you guys have had?
Most embarrassing?
Yeah.
I've had a lot of those. No, I'm kidding. Let me
Which
see
one stands out?
One. Party one time, and I was like extremely drunk, and I was very sad over a guy. And we know this one. And I went, and that's how you know. And I was just extremely sad over this guy because he was at the same party as me, and I just started like crying, bawling my eyes out, and I just like I ran away from everybody and I went to go cry in the car.
Damn.
Yeah, I was going through it. I
You
was
was down
going
bad.
through it. Yeah,
Fuck.
I was down bad, but fuck that guy.
He watches.
I know, that's why I'm like, my most embarrassing moment I feel like was when I was with my group of friends and I threw up.
Oh,
Yeah, very much. I was very intoxicated.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to get a bag to lay next to me. And I was like, but they literally, they cleaned me up. They made sure I was fine. And I was in the bed and they had a bag. I woke up in the morning with a fucking bag. My hand, like just right there. Like that was very much embarrassing. Did not like that.
What about Myra?
Man's like, I'll take a shot. He's like,
Let's get it started.
Avoids all the questions.
It's because I don't think mine are like super embarrassing.
So just take the shot.
I'll take the shot because I really don't think I have
Okay.
something like that I'm embarrassed of. It's the same thing, throw up after
Yeah.
getting drunk.
Well, Myra, your embarrassing story was me trying to fight your ex.
That wasn't embarrassing though.
You're like, I was proud.
I'm like, go bad. She's like, go best friend. That's my best friend. I didn't even know her.
Oh,
We didn't even know each
What
other.
happened here?
See, you're loyal. We weren't even friends at this point. Like we weren't like really close. Like dead ass. Like that was the night that we actually like
You just have like
introduced each other. Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
it was
then-
my 19th birthday party. I thought my ex was like good to be friends, but apparently not.
No, absolutely not.
He thought like that the guy that I was talking to now was there. He confused him with one of my other friends.
Yeah.
Beat him up. It was just like a shit show, and
It was
kicking him
no,
out.
it was so bad. Like literally trying to kick him out. This motherfucker pushed me. He pushed me. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. Like I'm like, let's go. Like let's fucking go. It was so bad. Like it was not the best that night. You know what I mean? But she was happy. She was living her life, and now we're back.
birthday,
So you know what I
after all.
mean? Yeah.
It was a
Good
good
party.
party.
It was a
until
good
he
party.
freaking just started beating up
Everybody and their mama. Like, I have a question.
Okay.
What's your like craziest experience that you've ever had in your life? It can be minimal or it can be big. Like your craziest, like just has to be something that you never want to go
I know
through
exactly.
again.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm gonna say what happened to me in December. All right, yeah, I'll go first. So my crazy experience, they obviously know. So whenever essentially in December, one of my buddies went to New York, and he sells shoes, and essentially, you know, I think someone wanted to buy it in Fayetteville. So I head down to Fayetteville. He asked me like, hey, can you do this like thing for me and like go ahead and just drop him off? I'm like, yeah, for sure, because he's done stuff for me. So I'm like, I eventually go to Fayetteville, and the guy's not there. So I go to like the food court, and he's like, hey, he's actually there now. So I go back. All of a sudden, you know, I park I wait a few minutes. Eventually, I see someone in the front of the car, and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, that's probably him. I'm like, so I get out of my hair. Are you here for some shoes? And they're like, yeah, that's me. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I get out of the car, and then essentially, I open the back door to get the shoes out. And I'm like, you wanted the zebra? That's the name of the shoe. He's like, yeah, that's the ones I want. I'm like, size 10, this and that. He's like, yeah, for sure. So I take the shoes. I take the shoes out because he asked me to. And all of a sudden, I'm like, hey, bro, like they're in pretty good condition. All of a sudden, someone from the back comes, and I feel something in the back of my head. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And I'm fucking tripping. Like, I'm tripping. Like, not even my family knows. If Mom, if you're watching this, that's crazy. That's crazy. But like, all of a sudden, I'm like, freaked the fuck out. I'm like, yo, like, I don't want any fucking trouble. And like, all of a sudden, I felt the gun go from here to the head, to my head. And I'm like fucking mind blown at this point. I'm like, what the hell's about to happen? I'm like tripping out. I'm like, you guys can take whatever the fuck you want. Like, just leave me the fuck alone, this and that. They got the shoe, the box, and then they just did the dash and ran.
Oh
hey,
my
mind
God.
you, he had PlayStation 5.
Oh yeah, and at that moment in time, I had bought PlayStations, and if they checked my car, they would have took that too.
But
How many did you have? Like 4?
No, they
Had
wanted
three.
the shoes. Just steal them and just did.
They just got the shoes. Like there was one guy in front, and there was another guy from behind. And like and essentially once I dropped the shoe, I'm like, yo, you guys can have it. They had the gun still pointing at me. I'm like, yo, like y'all, leave me the fuck alone. Like I gave you what y'all wanted. Like what the fuck? And essentially, yeah, they ran, and then
How much were the shoes?
like 300.
Bro.
That's
not
yeah.
worth it.
They
That's not
risking
even
that's
worth
good
it.
shit.
They risking shit.
I actually thought I was
for
gonna die.
$300.
I immediately came here, and I was like venting them, like, bro, you don't understand what the fuck just happened.
I was tripping.
Oh, yes,
Crazy.
LA.
No, that's crazy, bro. Oh, just think
Some
about it. Like,
shoes?
it makes me. Alright, so one time it was like 3 in the morning, and this is like when I was back in high school. Me and my ex, right? We were driving side by side. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like we were driving at like 3 a.m. to her grandparents' house. My dumb ass was driving like 50, like way faster than I should have gone. Like down a hill too, and I hit a fucking deer. And I hit a deer in the side by side. Like I went flying. It happened all in slow motion. And like I fall and hit the ground. She went flying. She hit a tree. She was knocked out. I thought she was dead. Like I thought she was dead. And my leg like had a bruise on it, like this fucking big. Like the doctors had to go like put a needle in there and like take it out or whatever. It was weird. And so I remember like getting up and I just like felt like shit. Like I was done. And then I called for her and she was like was not talking it whatsoever. The side by side was flipped. We were probably like 2 miles from her grandparents' house, and I remember like I went, flipped the side by side over, but like it took me forever. It felt like so long. And then the deer, dude, like I looked at deer in the fucking eyes.
Like we made eye contact.
And so like I get her, she's like unconscious. I was just like flipping out. I'm like driving the side by side like this, cause like my shoulder's fucked, my leg is fucked, like I'm just fucked, and she's knocked the fuck out, and I'm like tripping cause I think she's dead.
Yeah.
So like the whole time I'm like just driving back, and I'm like, mind you, it's her grandparents. I'm like thinking like so many different thoughts in my head.
It's like they're gonna kill me.
And her grandparents just got mad. I mean, she woke up eventually.
She was fine though?
Yeah, she had a concussion.
Oh.
It was so bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you hitting a deer
Blacked
with the
out.
side like, oh my
so bad,
gosh.
so bad.
But I can't think of one. I've been trying to think.
Yeah, Jeremy.
He's like, damn, I can't talk y'all stories.
Let's get
Him
that home.
almost dying.
I was
Him
like-
almost getting shot. Like,
Oh god.
He's like, let me just own it.
oh hell no, not almost. You guys
That was
dying.
Yeah,
Like,
that was
oh
crazy
yeah.
moment of my
my
life.
What
I
do you-
thought she was dead. I really did, dude.
I'm happy you're alive.
Yeah.
If you're watching this.
Is that deer life?
Did you
Nah.
take your shot?
Oh my, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
You take a shot?
So the question I got was, what's your funniest drunk story?
Ooh, I got a good one. Well, like, it's not funny to me, but it's funny to everybody else that was involved. Okay, so one time we had like a little brunch thing at Nomads, and it was just like a bunch of us in a group, and I was not feeling the drinks at Nomads at all. So I was like, this is bullshit. Like, I'm not feeling anything. So I just kept drinking. Eventually, I drank probably a whole pitcher by myself.
Yeah.
And then
Fine. You weren't feeling
I
it.
was fine when we were at Nomads, but then we left Nomads to go to Mojitos to drink some more, and I literally had, I think, like 2 drinks there, and I was gone. I was even like apparently stealing other people's drinks.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I was just sipping from I was
Which wasn't
coffee.
her own.
Let me
It
sample.
wasn't her own. She was sipping on somebody else's.
And then I got really like I was fucked up by that time. Like I was gone. I don't even remember that whole time there. It's just from the stories that they tell me.
Yeah,
And then
sorry,
apparently, I threw up like outside of like mojitos, like on somebody else's car. It was so
When I tell you, like, we're holding her hair and she's throwing up on a wheel, right? On a wheel. So we took her
like walking by, just staring at me like, "Bitch, you good?"
we took her outside so she can, just do her thing, right? We try to pull her away, but if you know the mojitos and Rogers ass, that parking lot is trash
It's so small, yeah.
for you to throw up. So we took her outside, right? And there's this little car right there parked. And so we're like right next to the tree, like it'll be okay. Nah, she doesn't puke next to the tree. She
Pull
pukes.
the car.
She turns around.
Like I want everybody to see.
And she pukes on the car, like just on it, like the wheel, everything. Like she just
I
vomited.
think like if I were
And
like,
then-
if it was my car,
and
like
then-
how would I react?
I'm like, I'm so sorry to whoever that was. If you're watching this, I'm so sorry. No, but then on top of that, I left with my roommate and her boyfriend, and we went to Target because they were gonna get something from Target. I don't even know what they were getting, but I told them to just leave me in the car. Right? That's the right thing to do because like I'm drunk. Why are you gonna take me inside a Target? Like, and then I go inside a Target. Obviously, like I'm still drunk off my ass, and I puke inside of Target, like in the baby clothes aisle. I was like, it was so bad.
shit.
Not once, twice, bro, twice. And then they were just like, we gotta go before somebody comes and
So
gets
y'all
her.
just left it there?
Why was I gonna clean it up? Like, what was I supposed to do? Like, somebody call maintenance, clean up in aisle 5? Like, no.
That's what I mean.
He's like, that's what I would have done. No, they were just like, let's go,
That's
let's go.
crazy.
She didn't want the embarrassment.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, who did that? Thanks for coming to my TikTok.
I think my most embarrassing or funniest
Funniest or embarrassing?
Funniest.
funniest was at a party, right? And I was at this girl's lake house, right? And everybody decided they want to go topless into the lake, right? So we're like, let's go topless. Like, it's fine, let's go. It's vibe.
That's pretty
We
good.
go.
He said, hell yeah.
No, we go. It's fun. We're all vibing. We go. She has a jet ski, right? A jet ski parked right there. Everybody's like, oh, let's go. It's fun. So my smart idea when I'm drunk is to get on the jet ski while I'm topless. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a vibe, right? So I get on it. I didn't think it was gonna move. I thought it was gonna stay there, right? I didn't think anybody was gonna, Somebody gets behind me and they take over, they turn it on, right? Oh, it hurts so bad. Like we get on and we start going and I'm freaking out because at this point, we're not still, we're going. Bro, when I tell you it hurts so bad. And he told me, he was like, I heard that shit.
Then he had the audacity to bring it up.
He was like, sounded painful. I was like, yeah, motherfucker, take me back.
Dude, I guess I'm boring, or unless you remember anything that like made everyone laugh that I did.
Your funniest, but like also like primo, was when we were. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, which one? I just exploded.
She's like, turn the camera off.
Alexandra. I was like top tier because you guys were like on the floor. Yeah, not throwing ass like this regularly, but like on the ground. Like they were both
laying down.
Yeah, they were both like
Was
on,
it concrete?
Oh yeah, it was in a garage.
That's how
like
lit they
hard, like they were both on the ground like like and we were all like like that.
Okay, so I do this thing where I take like a break from alcohol, and then once like I drink alcohol, it's like
It hits
maybe
you.
a
Wild.
Yeah,
She's a
and
different
that was
ready.
we had gone like I think 3 months
Yeah.
without drinking,
Yeah.
and so then like we went all out that day. And okay, worst hookup ever.
Ah, shit.
If that was me, I'd be like, hand me the bottle.
You got some
Yeah.
You're not gonna answer?
Yeah, I'm not answering all
Why?
that.
I wouldn't say mine was bad, like, but I had met this girl at a party, and then like we just started talking for a little bit, and then eventually we did in a parking garage, and that's about it. But I mean, it's not like.
So why was it the worst?
That was the
Was
worst.
it bad?
Worst
Like,
experience.
was she
Like,
bad?
I didn't think it was the best.
Was she bad?
What'd she do wrong?
Yeah.
Were you bad?
I would say.
He's like, hell no, I wasn't bad.
I would
Did
say.
you not give your
Oh,
best efforts?
He said
I
that shit
would-
wasn't me.
Or it just wasn't like the best mutually? Like it was.
I didn't feel like there was no connection, personally.
Oh wait, are you like
You know what I'm
the
saying?
person that has to have like feelings?
I wouldn't say
Are
feeling.
you not?
That I'm just asking,
Oh.
bitch.
Niggas both.
You asked.
Okay, because I want to know if he's like that too.
At the same time, I guess like in certain scenarios, no. If that makes sense.
You have to be attracted to that person for you to
There you
feel
go.
it.
You're
I was texting.
I was just asking.
No, you're good.
Yeah, so I was texting this girl for a bit, and we meet up. We have like a little. Well, I say hang out. I didn't really consider it a date. We're just hanging out, and then the second time comes around, and what did we do? We just went to eat real quick. We just chilled somewhere, and we started hooking up and everything. And I was like, I was really attracted to her. So then, as soon as we get to it,
Get into it.
I was like, I'm not feeling it.
Oh
But did you do it anyways?
Yeah, I did it.
no.
Anyways.
Oh no.
Because I care about the girl. I was like, I want to satisfy her and everything.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should.
of course.
Okay, you're a good person. You're a good
Yeah,
person.
I'm not gonna quit. I'm like,
Aw. He's like, I held up my dude. I held
no, but I wasn't feeling it. And we went for like an hour, like an hour and a half around.
Because you
that.
couldn't.
Yeah, and I couldn't bust.
He's like, yeah, we're done.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
and then after that, I never texted her or anything. You know.
Did you fake it?
Did I take it? Yeah.
Well, she got tired, and I was like, okay, yeah, we can stop now.
No, not you.
Like, I had a great time.
But like, let's do it again sometime.
The timer goes off.
And I was like, oh, yeah, of course, we can do some other time.
He said it's amazing.
Who is your most? Who is on your recent Instagram search list? The most recent
Search
person.
list?
Yeah.
You're like, hold up
Can't
before
touch
I got a drink.
Please tell me a clear.
My mom.
I cleared mine out.
She already knew.
Oh no. Recent is flower child tattoos.
Okay.
Because I was looking. Because I want to get tattooed.
The most recent.
I always clear mine out when I do stalk people.
Yes,
She's like, okay,
well, so
no.
who were you stalking before?
That wasn't the question.
Drink another shot.
So I'll take a shot because I can't be saying that. I can't be leaking.
Even though we be knowing.
You can't be exposed.
We be knowing.
I can't be leaking that info out to the world.
Okay, because like the video.
Oh, okay. I had a question for y'all. This is more like a group answer, but who do you guys think is more complicated, girls or guys, and why?
Oh.
I think personally, I feel like it goes hand in hand. I feel like it's not really necessarily like a gender. It's more like the type of person they are.
Yeah.
Because you might be dealing with someone that's insecure, and you might be dealing with someone that's like secure. So like whenever like they clash, it's always a problem. If that makes sense.
Okay. Fair
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Yeah, it just depends on the person and their
Yeah,
personality
it
and
depends on the
everything.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't say it's a gender thing.
Yeah.
Personally.
I think, yeah.
Nah, because I feel like. Well, I
Because
guess
there's
it
also girls
depends.
that like I think personally like I've like there's girls where like they won't really care too much like whether how they are or just in general like I feel like because I know there's a lot of guys that are very insecure.
I know
So-
guys who are idiots and very
Yeah.
complicated,
Period.
and girls who are very complicated also. So.
So I think it just goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the person.
Okay,
Yeah, but it's a little bit more like girls are more emotional kind of.
you're right.
So
For
it's
sure.
like, yeah, but
Lindsay's like, not me, bitch.
yeah, like
Like,
that
I'm
kind
wrong,
girl.
yeah, that kind of plays a role, but it's more of the personality and the person.
I'm sorry, baby.
Next one.
Really?
Oh, okay. What's the biggest age difference you date up and down?
Ooh.
That's a really good question.
I wouldn't date anything lower than
Low?
20,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't
Yeah.
date anything higher than 5.
No.
I don't care.
No, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Damn. Okay.
Anything lower than you're not legally an adult.
Yeah,
you know
20
what I mean?
is for me.
Yeah,
acceptable
20
right now.
20 is like you have to be turning 21 in like a month. but
She's like, I'm trying to go to the
older,
club with you.
you could be 50.
Exactly.
Yeah, sky's the limit. You can be like, hell yeah.
But
No,
as long as they're hot. But obviously,
exactly.
like,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you could be 50, you could be 30, you could be 40. I don't give a fuck. Like, as long as I'm sexually attracted to you, I don't give a fuck.
that's
Like,
You know, as
That's
long
fair.
as you look like the guy from 50
Age.
Shades of Grey, you're fine.
No, from Dynasty. Have you guys watched
Oh,
Dynasty?
the dad?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Dad is hot? Hell no.
The old man.
oh,
The rich man.
He could be my sugar daddy, but I ain't trying to be
Hey,
with him.
I'm not gay, but Vampire Diaries, Damon.
What do you mean by that?
What is your biggest red flag?
That's a really
Like ours or?
Yeah,
Yours.
yours.
Oh, mine.
Your biggest red flag.
Damn.
Your biggest
Damn.
ever
Those
red
are-
flag. For me, I'll give you an example.
Exactly.
For me, it has to be my biggest red flag. It has to be, you have to love God. And my God. You have to love God. Whether Catholicism or Christianism, that's my biggest red flag. You have to love God.
That's fair.
That's,
Boo,
there you go.
tomatoes. No, I'm kidding.
Bitch, fuck you.
kidding.
God forgive her. God forgive
I'm
her.
sorry.
That's just my biggest red flag, right? So that's just it. Like the foundation of everything. That's my biggest red flag.
Yes.
So what's yours?
He's like, this sex has to be good.
You ain't never lying. You ain't never lying.
Can't be
I would say
cheating.
when you jeopardize, like, essentially not like showing like where like if there is no trust, like when you jeopardize that.
So you're unloyal.
Yeah. Like if once it gets to a point where like let's say I'm with these guys and we're doing something and it gets jeopardized because it's a problem, like I think that's a very big red flag because it should be able to be known like, hey, like there's a trust. If we have a bond, it should be able to be like, you know,
Well,
I should be able to
she's
go with your
insecure.
guys.
Yeah.
My guys, you should
Yeah.
be able to go with your girls.
So
and there's
loyalty is yours.
For sure.
Loyalty is yours.
I think that's mine.
For me, I think I'm not very forgiving, kind of.
You're not for.
Oh, so like they
Not
fuck
really.
you over, you
Yeah,
done.
like as soon I'll give you all my trust, everything, because I'm a secure person. I'm not
Maybe it
insecure.
is, you should.
Yeah, and then as soon as you fucking me over, I'm done with you. Cut you off.
But even if. What about you?
I feel like sometimes, like, I'm a very, very independent person. So, like, I be trying to do things on my own all the time. So, like, that could affect, you know, I think.
So like
Like,
you're
that's not a red
wait,
flag.
Wait,
That's
so
a-
your
no,
red
I
flag
would
is
say-
if someone
So
isn't
you're
as
when she's
independent.
not independent.
Okay, okay.
There you go.
I get that. I get that.
Okay.
When
So
someone's not as
independency.
So my question is, have you guys ever lied about your body count?
Never. Never not once.
I'm like, let me just make sure she doesn't lie again.
Never not once.
No, I have never lied about my
No, it pisses me off when guys ask that because I'm like, bitch, I know you're nasty and I'm over here being clean, so don't fucking ask me that question.
Yeah.
Even though mine is.
Well, personally, like I'm the type of person where like let's say if that question gets popped up, right, and you know we exchange, it's one of those like even if the number is you might be like, let's be honest, let's say once you hear the number you might be like, damn, right, but realistically I see it as a way it's like, okay, like, you know, that was before me. That was before you knew me. You might have changed. Or you might have, you know, like, we all have our phases or we all have things in life. So personally, it's one of those, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, like, you should be able to overlook it is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I don't think it should matter.
Personally, that's how I feel. I feel like it doesn't matter. Just because I didn't know you at that point.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like none of your business, especially at the very beginning, or if you
100%.
guys aren't anything.
Yeah.
That's why I lied.
Like more towards
We're like,
like,
that's why I lied.
But it's because one, it was unexpected. Two, it's none of his business, and three, I trusted the other person not to say anything.
Oh shit! Third
Nobody
party.
said that shit. Nobody said that shit. Nobody said that shit. Who are you talking about? Because nobody said that shit.
They exposed
You
her.
say it's none of your business,
And because
especially
like
early
that
stages.
person and I, we weren't nothing.
yeah, it was just
Yeah.
like, were
Yeah.
you like kind of talking to him at the like
No,
just
it was
started or
just-
nothing?
One
it was
time
just like-
moment.
Oh, just random?
Yeah, it was just no, nothing ever happened. It was just
getting to know somebody.
Yeah, like we were barely getting to know each other in that.
Damn, that's early as what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
on
what
the first date.
Excuse me.
So what's your buddy name? Before we get anywhere else.
Look, I know I don't know you that well, but I need to know.
That's a red flag in itself.
That's a red.
Worst heartbreak.
Oh. Let me just.
Shit.
I'm gonna get cry in the corner. I'm gonna cry in the corner.
Emilio's got a good one.
I got a good one.
I was talking to this one girl, right? Everything was going really well. She was giving me the good signs. So it started escalating. Eventually, the ex came back in the picture.
Ooh, no.
And it kind of just goes from there. So.
Not the end.
My dude was down so bad.
I kid you not, I think, so the thing is, and the part about it, I'm just like, damn, what the fuck was I doing? Because, I look back and I'm like, at one point, she's like, hey, this and this person, they're gonna come to the party, if that's cool with you. I'm like, yeah, that's fine, I don't care. I didn't think much of it. And then they came, and then shit happened, and I'm just like, damn. And then I started chugging. Eventually, my friend had to pick me up from, Rogers to take me back home. I was in Fayetteville. And there's videos, I'll probably show you later. But there's videos, I'm just fucking leaning like this on the chair. I'm like, guys, I'm fucking lit. But yeah, that was it.
Dang.
But yeah.
Drake, take a shot for me.
I haven't really had a heartbreak, kind of. I was hurt.
Take a shot.
Yeah, but it was.
Good.
Yeah, you gotta take a shot.
Yeah,
Take a shot.
Wait, I got a
Because
question.
if you haven't had a heartbreak, take a
a
shot.
For you guys, is not having a heartbreak, when talking to a guy first meeting him, is that a red flag?
Wait.
No,
Wait,
say
that's
that again. Say that again.
Because people do say when you go, in order to really find your person, you got to go through at least one heartbreak.
That's true.
So how do you guys feel like if a guy came and was trying to be with you, but he hasn't got his heart broken before?
And we're talking about heartbreak, when you feel like you found your person.
And
And
then
they
they
just-
drop you.
Oh yeah, okay,
and then
okay.
they just break your heart.
Okay.
That's
Destroy
a
you.
heartbreak.
Okay.
Even if it may not be
So you didn't get heartbroken.
the most.
Nah,
Oh.
I was just
This dude
hurt the
hasn't
week
been
before.
heartbroken.
I was in my
Take 5
feelings.
shots. That's
When as soon as she broke up with me, she broke up.
that's
No,
some bullshit.
As soon as she broke up with me, I was fine. I was just like.
Yeah, they
it's-
just-
I was like Kane's just munching out.
No, it's about
You know,
I wasn't your person.
That's good.
But
So take a shot. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta take a shot.
Must be fucking nice,
Yeah.
bitch.
I wish I was you.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker.
Alright, what's yours?
All
It
right,
hurts as
so
much as it hurt when I
mine
was
was a 3-year relationship.
3 year.
3-year relationship. All
Oh
right.
no, not this.
So it was my high school sweetheart. So we was living together, and she cheated on me. That's pretty much it.
You were living together?
Yeah, we were living.
And she cheated on you?
Yeah. No,
It was after high
this was
school.
first year out of high school.
And she cheated on you?
Yeah, but our
Was
relationship
it with
just,
someone you knew?
Fuck you. I don't even know who you are, but fuck
But
you.
it was very.
Bitch.
It was someone you knew.
Yeah, but it was very. Our relationship was very toxic though.
Oh, okay.
Like.
Nah,
But I mean,
fuck
that's
that.
not-
So,
that's
no,
still not
I know,
okay,
but,
but,
it was just a bad situation. So it should have ended way sooner.
Nah, but can we say fuck you?
Yeah, we.
Yeah, fuck you, you bitch. Fuck you.
I was
She's
there.
like fucking toxica. Fuck you.
I saw everything.
He saw everything.
Oh,
He did.
no.
And he deserved more?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's
he
got it
deserved more. Fuck you,
Period.
bitch.
He
Fuck
has
you.
it now.
You can read your name.
I can't find it.
I made it easy for y'all.
If I'm being honest with you. What was the funniest excuse you've ever used to stand someone up on a date?
Oh my god. I have a good one. No. Okay, so I mean, I have a I didn't really stand them up because I went, but I left.
Really?
Oh, you made an excuse.
I made an
Worse.
excuse.
From the worst date?
Okay, so I went out on a date with this guy and I feel so bad. I was excited to go, right? I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go hang out with this guy, we're gonna have fun, and we went out to go we just went to go have a good time. We went out to Dave and Buster's or whatever, and we went out and this guy was oh my god, I'm having such a good time, and I was like, yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. No, yeah, and then I wasn't feeling it. I was like, I gotta go, bro. So I I texted my mom and I was like, Mom, you gotta call me. I was like, you gotta get me out of this, bro. I was like, I gotta go. Just tell me that I have to go babysit my sisters or something and just call me in like 5 minutes. And so we were just chilling and then my mom calls me and she's like, Wendy, she's like, my mom did it. Like, shout out to my mom. Like, she called me and she was like, Wendy, I need you to come take care of your sisters. And I was like, okay. And I told the dude, I was like, hey, I gotta go. Like, my mom needs me. I'm so sorry. And so he was like, are you free after? And I was like, no, I gotta go. But yeah, that was it. I felt so bad for the guy. I felt bad because he was having such a good time, and I was like, no, this is not it.
Can we send a prayer to my boy here?
For what? Jesus, I'm sorry. Use like I've never lied. She's like I don't answer.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's
yeah.
No, I've definitely made an excuse.
Oh, we gotta hear him.
I told them that I had to go to my prayer group.
Not the prayer group.
Yeah, you put it on God.
You put it on God.
No, I told them I had Bible study.
Did you actually?
No.
Oh, shit. It wasn't Wednesday.
No, I definitely told them I was like, I have Bible study, I have to go. Sorry.
Like, I'm sorry. We're gonna cut it short.
Yeah, it's a little bit early.
Next question.
Yeah.
That's when.
My turn? Okay, what's the most illegal thing y'all have ever done? I feel like y'all have
He's got
words
some
for
shit.
that.
I think he's definitely got
Take a shot.
I'm gonna take a shot. Yeah.
You gotta say
I'll tell you guys, like, I wanna say it.
Your turn.
It was crazy.
Alright guys, well I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you guys want to see part 2, make sure to go check out Myra's
I
channel.
probably should have said
I'll have
that
the
on
link down
camera.
below. Go ahead and check out everyone's Instagrams and I'll go ahead and post all the link down below. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Go make sure to check part 2 and yeah, see you guys.